like hunched over trying to get it over my shoulders in any way that I could. Hi, I'm back again, this time with another Popilush Try On Haul. On my last Try On Haul, you guys left comments saying that you wanted me to try on some other items like the leggings, the bodysuits. So I ordered a few bodysuits, one of the jumpsuits, and a pair of leggings. So I'm gonna try those on and give you my full honest review. Let's do it. All right, first off, these are the high-rise faux leather tummy control leggings. They were $55.99. I've got to say I'm not the biggest fan of the round panels on the butt. I think they're supposed to accentuate the butt, and they kind of do. I think it would be fine if you were in a dimly lit location, but I don't know that I would just rock these during the day. But that being said, I've had faux leather leggings before, and they made me sweat my off. These were not like that. They were actually pretty breathable. If you can notice here, you do see a little bit of underwear line, and I'm even wearing a pretty thin pair that's supposed to be less visible, but you can see the underwear line as well as the stitch on the side. Not the best, but whatever, it happens. Overall, these leggings are pretty cute. They would dress up a outfit really well, and they do have a really good slimming effect. You can see the material is super thick. And now let me show you what I look like before, and I'm not pushing it out. This is pushing it out, but this is just me. And then when I pull the leggings up, blown away. That's pretty damn good slimming. Now, a couple things I don't love. You can see a little bit of extra definition, kind of where my fupa ends and where my crotch begins. And then also there's extra fabric where the material is stitched together, and you can kind of see a little bit of that. Not the end of the world, just not my favorite. Here's a close-up of the material. You can see the textured design. Overall, y'all, I'm not mad. I think these would be really great for a date night and help elevate an outfit. And I should mention that they do have some leggings that don't have the butt panel, and I didn't realize that until after I had already ordered these, so that's my bad. Those ones are probably friggin' 10 out of 10 fantastic, and I'll probably be getting those in the future. So here are the leggings inside out. You can see those butt panels, and then you can see the mesh shapewear on the front. That's what they say is the shapewear, although I honestly get more slimming effect from the band above it than I think I do the mesh portion. All right, next is the built-in shapewear thigh slimming jumpsuit for $69.99. Now, this is only marketed as a thigh slimming jumpsuit, but I've got to say the belly isn't looking too bad either. I mean, it's not looking too good either, but it definitely is doing a little something something. The straps are really thick and nice, and then it does have movable and removable cups, which I personally, if I keep this, am gonna remove. I'm not really into that. The fabric did show some slight stretch mark looking scratches, which I'm not entirely sure what that's about. You cannot see underwear lines. It does for some reason though look like I'm wearing like a high-rise bodysuit, you know, like they did aerobics with in the 80s, and it has the huge exaggerated leg hole that kind of goes up over your entire hip, but I'm definitely only wearing underwear under this, so don't know what's going on there. And again, I'm not pushing out. Here's me pushing out. So you can see this is just me being normal. That's what it's doing to me. And this is me realizing that there aren't pockets in this jumpsuit. It's just stitching, which at first I thought maybe I had it on inside out, but I definitely didn't. And then I went and looked and realized that this is the design that I purchased. And I just happened to buy the one jumpsuit off the website that didn't have pockets. So definitely loses points in my book for that, but that's my fault. Overall, this jumpsuit was pretty comfortable, aside from there is some mesh shapewear in the front, and it kind of feels like you're wearing tight shorts. Underneath kind of squeezes my thigh a little bit. Nothing super uncomfortable, just something that you kind of are aware of. It's a weird feeling, so I'm not really a fan of that, but I think the length of the shapewear is the issue here, because there was similar shapewear in the leggings and that was undetectable. When I saw this bodysuit, I knew I needed to have it, but I just wrestled it on, and you can see the bra cups are bunched up, so let's pull those out of there. Especially with Valentine's Day coming up, this this is a perfect outfit option. I mean, look at it. In fact, here I am ripping the tag off because I already know I'm keeping it. This is a thong bodysuit with a snap closure, and there are 2 rows of snaps, so you have a little bit of adjustability. But overall, this bodysuit is just gorgeous with a sweetheart low dip neckline. You've got a completely mesh back, which my back looks kind of weird in the middle, and that's, I think, just how my back is. But my hair will cover that, so it's okay. And then you can see that the front lining goes all the way to the side. No worry about spillage or anything like that. The sleeves are a great length, and not only at the end of the sleeves, but also around the neckline, there's this little like rubber gasket. It's not a gasket. Oh my God, that's such a weird thing to say. It's a rubber trim that goes around the seam, and that helps keep it in place, which was really nice. For this bodysuit having an only mesh back, I'm honestly impressed with what the shapewear does. I'm, again, gonna show you me pushing out so you can see that I'm not exaggerating things. This is me normal, not sucking in, not pushing out. And I gotta say, I look pretty good. I mean, correct me if you disagree, but I think so. I love the quality. You have the inner lining and then the mesh over it, and it's just such a nice high quality feeling piece, and it's gonna kill on date night, or as the kids say, it'll eat. I don't know. Here's a quick close-up just so you can see the quality of the material underneath. It is laser cut according to the website. You can see there is a little bit of variance in the stitching, the way that it lines up along the edge, but really not noticeable, and I'm perfectly fine with that based on everything else about this bodysuit. All right, this is the built-in Shapewear leather bodysuit. It is not real leather. It is $59.99, and when I saw this on the website, on the model, I was like, done, add to cart. That girl looks hot in this. I need to see if it'll do the same for me. And aside from her having a little more color than I do, I think it did a pretty good job. This is another thong style bodysuit, and it has the snap closures similar to the last one that I showed you. You can see the straps are kind of just like bra straps, but I think that's fine. And then it does have underwire, which helps support the ladies, and I think that's why they look so damn good in this. And then this little V part also has wire in it to help hold it open and display the goods. Honestly, I feel like hot in this. Like, okay. The material is pretty similar to the leggings as far as the texture and the feel, but I will say this does have the effect of other pleather things that I've owned. It is very warm and you will sweat. I had this on for maybe 10 minutes tops when I was trying this on, and I was already sweating. One thing about this bodysuit, it is so hard to get into. I was like a pretzel for probably about 20 minutes trying to get this on. I almost thought it wasn't gonna happen, but I made it happen. But let me tell you, it's like when you put on a tight sports bra right after taking a shower and you're still a little bit wet and it just gets stuck and you're struggling and you can't get it. It's like that, but worse. This is one of the things that I ordered, hoping that it would look good, but expecting to return it, and I don't think I'm returning this. Might need to allot it a little extra time when I'm getting ready if I'm wearing this, but I think I'm gonna keep it, because wow. You can see this also shows the stitching. I honestly am willing to overlook that just based on how it looks overall, and the fact that I'm probably going to be wearing something over this, like a loose top or something else with this kind of peeking out. But if that bothers you, definitely take note of that.
If I look like I just wrestled a bear, it's because I was literally stuck in that bodysuit. I was like hunched over trying to get it over my shoulders in any way that I could, and was fairly certain that I was gonna be stuck in it until my boyfriend gets home. But I finally got it off, so here we are.
Last but certainly not least is the seamless modal shapewear bodysuit. This is another thong bodysuit. Here is the snap. There is only one row of snaps on this one, so just be aware of that. You don't have as much adjustability. The sleeves are actually really nice, and the end has a thick cuff, which helps hold it down. I really appreciated that. This was the thinner material of all of the items that I ordered in this run. It did feel a little closer to the last round of shapewear that I tried on from a different brand, so I was a little concerned about that. But you'll see here in a moment that this did a way better job than the shapewear I just spoke of. It actually does something. So the material is slightly see-through, so just mind that. I'm wearing a nude bra underneath. You would definitely need to wear a bra. But overall, I really love how it slims the tummy area and helps accentuate the chest. It doesn't squish that down. And of course, you know I'm gonna show you. There's me pushing it out, there's me normal, and there you go, I'm sucking it in. So you can see it's just normal me, and it does a very nice job at holding me in. This bodysuit is so comfortable, and I cannot wait to wear this as a basic, just a normal layer underneath like a cute vest or something. The sleeves I mentioned are high quality, but also around the neckline, there's this nice little edge to the fabric. It's almost like a little bit of mesh, just perfectly lined around the edge. Love that. I honestly think I'm gonna have to buy this in the other colors. It comes in black and brown as well. Got the adjustability of the 3 snaps at the top. You can have those open, closed, or a combination of those things.
There you have it. I tried on all of those items, and honestly, I've got to say, I spent multiple times more money at Popilush than I did at the last brand that I reviewed the shapewear from, and the brand before, complete waste of money. This, I'm actually happy with all of it. I might return the jumpsuit just because I don't think I'm a jumpsuit kind of girl, but it was comfy. So I'll try it on again, kind of see how I feel about it. Overall, everything was great. Even this, when I first pulled this out of the bag and I was stretching it and looking at the fabric, this is the one that looked the closest to the previous brand that I tried on, and so I was like, okay, this one might not do much. But even putting it on, like I showed you the side view, it snatches, you know? Like, do I look like an infant child? No. Do I look like a stick? No. But it makes me look so much better. And the one I tried on before didn't. It just didn't. So overall, I 100% support Popilush in general. After the last 2 hauls that I've done, if you haven't seen the dress haul, you can go check that out. And then this with the bodysuits, leggings, and jumpsuit. Quality brand. It is a little expensive, but it's worth it, in my opinion. If you guys have tried out Popilush, let me know in the comments what you think. And if you have anything else that you want to see from me, also leave that in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you have an amazing day.